Hello, my name is Griostix, and welcome to Resident Evil 3, or Resident Evil 3 Remake as it is colloquially known. I think the difference is that the OG version is called Resident Evil 3 Nemesis, and this is just called Resident Evil 3, so that's the, official distinction, but still. Right. Cool. So yes, the continue button is there because I had to do some sound testing. This game is very finicky with the volumes, so I need to do a tiny bit of sound testing at the very intro, and then that's I did the first encounter, let's say, so that's the reasoning for that. I have never played this before, so standard seems like the way to go. When I played Resident Evil 2 Remake on my own, I don't think I needed the assist mode. I think it's not that hard, so I'm hoping it'll be fine. Raccoon City is an industrial metropolis located in the American Midwest. Jill Valentine, a member of STARS, has been conducting investigations solo as she seeks the truth behind a deadly incident and something. So the intro might be a bit loud, that's fine.
This pandemic has spread faster than any disease in modern history.
It's actually fun. All they needed to do was get some pandemic footage from the real world, and there we go.
Citywide emergency has been declared.
The CDC has quarantined the lower Midwestern region of the U.S.
Oh, goody.
Commitment, honesty, integrity, these are the core values that create the foundation for Umbrella.
Because what else do we do in the middle of a pandemic than play, disease horror video games? It's fine.
Continue to build a brighter future for all of us.
See, they're putting in some lovely stuff, and they woke up. It's fine. Of course, Dr. Matt. Yeah, right. Exactly. I'll check the message in the longer one in a bit when the intro lets up. They're putting a sarcophagus of a codename Nemesis in a chopper. And here we are. We have a lamp. It's great, and it looks like some very lovely pictures on the wall. Cool. You've tried a few Resident Evils, Remake 1, Remake 2, and 7, and the version of 4 that's currently on Steam. Well, yeah, I think the Steam version is the HD re-release, but it's such a close resemblance to the normal game that it's kind of whatever. Some of the textures have been slightly up-resed, but it's basically the same game. Just didn't click with me. I'm not good with hard survival horror, like healing abilities, ammo is scarce, even sure. Well, 4 was just tank controls that come naturally. I can understand that, but 4 is still less tank controls than what you think it would be, because I've played a little tiny bit of Resident Evil 3 Apocalypse, the old one. Those are some tank controls. Fucking Jesus. Oh boy. But I see what you mean. It's an RE4, certainly. Yeah, I mean, again, not every genre is for everyone. I'm an absolute moron when it comes to strategy games, real time, for example. But that's the fun part of it. I can play this, and you don't have to. Okay. Right. So we're in a nice little apartment, and there's a rain. Hello, rain. And we press A to close a window. It seems. There we are. So, from this point on, let me know if I know for a fact that sometimes the game itself drowns out its own talking into the background noise, but if the game altogether sounds like a decent audio balance in relation to me, that's good. Like, I want you to hear what the game does, but I still hopefully am hearable when the game gets loud, so fingers crossed, right? And we have a crazy wall. Or something. There's a... That lady was the Birkin something. Something Lady Birkin. Why is there so windy? There's not that much wind. Cool. The other ones are not ringing a bell. Investigation of human eating cases is stalled. Alright. Raccoon Times. Right. And then they have a picture of Slender Man, it seems. That's lovely. I believe this apartment is what's called aesthetically clean. Yes. Umbrella, question mark. Yes, it's a building with the word umbrella on it, yes. It's also very grey, but that's... Oh, I love that stereo. Does it... It doesn't have a CD entry in it though, right? It doesn't look like it opens from the top. It looks a little smooth for that, but yeah, still, looks like a good... But it has CDs next to it though, so it has to, right? This is the important bit in RE3 Remake. Just make sure to understand if the player takes CDs, because there's a stack of the... Maybe it's on the right-hand side on the speaker. Like, it has a bit of a compartment on the top there, or like maybe that... But it has a similar one on the left one. That doesn't make any sense then. But the top doesn't look like it opens, you know? It's... We're gonna stay on this point for... Fine. Let's go. Always check bathroom. I thought it was a second play... Like it looks like a tape player, but it has a stack of CDs, but there's no entry point to the CDs. Yeah, you mean like the C cassettes. Yeah, I thought that too, and I still think it is. I think it's a C cassette player, but a stack of CDs next to it. Like, what the fuck? like someone wasn't paying attention. Yes, there's running water. Let's not waste. No. Were you flossing your teeth? I see. Well, I mean, sure. I'm sure it'll come out in the wash. It's fine. Just some eye drops and just call the doctor in the morning. Yes, the model moves as the player does. This is true. Yeah, but that tech always feels good. Yeah. I think the first game I saw that in was Deus Ex. Primitive, but still. Maybe... oh, well. Well, I thought we reached the end credits rather abruptly, but here we are. Cool.
Gets worse every night.
Escape RC in like 3 days or something, right?
3 more days.
Yeah.
Then I can kiss this town goodbye.
Right. So I know the let me know how the audio sounds like. It's a very messy game in the audio department. Loud bangs and very quiet talking. It's quite weird. Turns out you don't just walk away from a zombie incident all willy-nilly. I mean, that's what Resident Evil games do, right? You lose a hand and then you attach the hand and then you just go and you're fine. That's how 7 went, I think.
What's going on out there?
It'll be fine. Exactly. That is a very pixelated TV. Jesus. Whew. The creators' rights. They killed him. Wartime photojournalism. Insects. Sudden mystery. Alright. I don't think I've ever seen a windowsill as a bookshelf. That's interesting as an idea. That is an old school lamp, dude. Wow. Alright, so button. Irresponsible. Yeah, it kind of. I mean, like if you want to close the blinds enough to reach the at the end, you can always have light in right next to your bed. That doesn't sound good. Also, that like open middle wall right like at the head side of the bed is like pranks waiting to happen from your friends. That's I would be very not happy sleeping there. All right. Investigation notes. Umbrella. Pharmaceuticals company, industrial leader in market share, focuses on military weapons development while maintaining cover as a pharmaceutical company, also secretly developing bioweapons. T-virus outbreak at Arklay Mountains research facility predicated the mansion incident. Conspiring with Raccoon City leadership, large donations to Mayor Warren's office, effectively controls the city. Right. Jill's report. September 26, 1998. It's already been 2 months since that mess with Umbrella. Thanks to the suspension, investigations haven't progressed exactly as I'd hoped. Perhaps this written record of what I've found will prove to be my final duty as a STARS officer. I can only hope that it helps lead to the truth. The T-virus. Those infected with this virus seem to become literal zombies. It appears to be... someone said the word zombies. That's already a +1 in my books in a zombie apocalypse. It appears to be communicable via several different avenues outlined below. Bite from an infected individual, allowing the mixing of bodily fluids. Contact with crows which have eaten infected carrion. Due to the strength of the virus, airborne infection cannot be discounted. It's not airborne. There's one airborne virus in RE, and it's not this one. We need to tune the TV antenna. Yeah, upset librarians tune it noises. Jill is vastly underestimating the power of bureaucracy. Yes. Okay, I have questions immediately. I'm pretty sure bite from an infected individual is not a... Like, it should be a problem, but it's, like... In gameplay world, I mean, Resident Evil 2 takes place literally at the same time as this one, like more or less. And in that one, Leon and Claire get bitten like all the time and it's just like a damage, right? There's no reason why they wouldn't turn into zombies, but they don't. So that's always the weird disconnect I find with these. Like, bites do, but they don't if you're have plot armor. Like, what? So, like, I don't remember ever seeing like a infection via contact with crows, and it's super not airborne. So all of this is wrong. It should be noted that those who survived the incident have not yet developed symptoms. It's unclear whether this is because the virus has a long incubation period, it doesn't, or because we just happen to be resistant to the infection. That would be a weird thing. We ought to remain vigilant even after this investigation period ends. As for me, aside from my minor difficulty sleeping, I seem to be in fine shape. Still, I shouldn't get too hopeful. After all, this could be an extended incubation. That's the positive thinking we want, Jill. That's perfect. Right. I think they hand whether the protagonist has like once in a million chance virus immunity. Yeah, maybe. Which, I mean, that is a thing, but...
Too many pills.
Is there such a thing as too many pills? Like, when you need them? Alright. Unsealed envelope. They've got me pinned down at home. Guys across the street are watching me from their window 24/7. Are they Irons Men? Umbrellas? I don't know. And there's no real difference anyway. I know what they're trying to do. They want to wear me down, torment me into compliance, and it's working. I'm barely eating, barely sleeping. I'm going crazy, feel like the living dead. But I won't let them win. I have to get out of the city and find a way to make them accountable. They'll send someone to silence me, of course. If you hear that I've been killed or whatever it is they do... or whatever it is they do to people like me, you must pick up the investigation where I left off. I've enclosed my files. They'll let you. My eyes are just They'll tell you everything you need to know as long as this package isn't intercepted. I'll be moving out at night. 5 days. Wish me luck. Like I need to like my eyes are just looking cross or something. I don't know. How about this one? Message from a colleague to Jill Valentine. Hey Hotshot, how are you holding up? I still can't believe Iron suspended you. It's such bullshit. He had to pin a medal on you for making it out of that hellhole back in July. Of course you're going to poke around and ask questions about it. I hope you're not mad at me for keeping my head down. Everything has been happening so fast. Stars was the pride of the force. When the chief disbanded us out of nowhere, I thought for sure I was going to lose my job. Word has it you're planning to leave Raccoon City. I figured you wouldn't take the suspension lying down. Just promise to watch your back. Umbrella won't sit by while you try to dismantle their business. Take care, Jill. Brad Vickers. Stars. Alpha Team, now and forever. P.S. Had to slip this message to the pizza guy to avoid detection. Enjoy the extra large Mega Meat Supreme. It's on me and the guys. Cool. Thanks for the Mega Meat, Brad. I would believe that, yes. Very 90s TV remote, yes. I think the case where trying to explain how a thing virus works actively work against the plot. Yeah. I can't press anything in the fridge, but it's a clean enough fridge with some, like, I'd probably eat the snacks and the bakery bread or something. I don't know. I've never like I don't have that like a huge canister of milk. We don't have that in Finland. We have like these like cardboard like 1 liter sized things. Like it's a very rectangular thingy with like a bit of a sharper top. And that sort of a canister looks so alien to me, like milk. Like what? Yeah, dishes, lady. Although I hate doing dishes as well, so I can relate. I have a feeling the bathroom is the plot convenience again, so I just check that I'm not missing anything from the. It looks fine. I feel like I got all the things from here. All right. Nothing here. Is that a... That looks like a gun on the table. It's a little dark, but it looks like one. Alright. Yay! Button! Hello. How do you leave the tap open and go to bed? That's... I mean, I've been sleepy in my time, and... damn. I'd never finish the bottle because it goes bad. Yeah, maybe. It's very big. I force myself to do my dishes right after eating since I don't have the proper machine. Yeah, I don't have a machine either, yeah. My solution is use paper plates. I don't... It's just... I can't. I just can't. No run button, at least not yet.
Alright, I'm coming.
And we went to third person from the mirror.
Hello?
Jill, are you okay?
Brad, is that you?
Listen, you gotta get out of there.
Lala, hi,
I don't
welcome.
have time to explain. You gotta get
Hope
out
you're
of
having
there
a good day.
right now.
Alright, let me grab my...
We're having a great day, as you can see. It's all fine. Hi, Nemesis. Hi, that's a lovely trash bag look. It's a very spring 1998. It's very stylish. Well, headshots don't do much, it seems. Well, that's a maybe don't stay there. Yeah, Go.
What the hell is that thing?
It's a nemesis. It's fine. It's just looking for a star. It's okay. Nemesis fancy teeth, exactly. I'll check the chat in a bit. I have a bit of a moment here. I need to grab a quick focus to escape the boy.
What the hell?
Hi.
No way.
A zombie outbreak in a zombie game. We could never see this coming. It's a slow motion nemesis. He has bullet time powers. And he's seen hentai movies too. It's a man of culture. Cool. That's a camera angle. Sure, like yes. Right. Okie dokie. So. Well, that works. That cool. Can't get the flowers? No, good. Good. Bye. Oh. Well, I mean, she just wanted that I was being warm. It's very considerate of him. Yes, and yes, that is that's a very impressive thing to do. Yes, it's a. He's trying to make sure we have a cover to keep us warm, so he's bringing the cover to us. It's all fine. Well, there we are. Yay! F-bombs, lady. That's no reason to throw F-bombs. There. And this is the point where I stopped my sound test, so every second from here I've never seen before. I'll check with chat. My brain would never let me go to bed before checking a tab open in front door 3 times each. It's been a day, lol, spent all morning chatting with SSI, if that tells you anything, lol. Not immediately. SSI doesn't ring a bell, but I hope it went somewhere. No, Sven's she's strong. Yes, just yeah. I was wondering it could be social security something, but I didn't want to assume because it sounded serious. So you know, turning over a bookshelf like it's no big thing. Yep. It isn't a big thing. Thought its benefits. Okie dokie. Well, I hope it gets resolved. Hi. Want to point out that
You okay?
he held Jill by the neck twice, maybe thrice, and chose to throw her like a ragdoll rather than snap her. Yes, okay, that's what I know. Nemesis is not a very efficient killer. Like he had like 5 chances to like absolutely kill her. Like just like that. Like she just wouldn't. Maybe Nemesis saw the plot armor and threw her instead. I don't know. Mars Carlyle's Off-Duty, Disaster, Air Combat 1942, very Tom Cruise-y, Bad Luck Game. Alright. Yay!
We've got to be dreaming. How could this many people be infected?
Well, I mean, you said you wondered if it was airborne. It's not, but you wondered. Cool! Run! Ow. That went well. I think we're fine. It's just a flesh wound, it's fine. Pioneered, yes. Exactly. Alright, I'm not sure what I was supposed to do there. Like, there was not a lot of room to do stuff in. Just saying. There was no button prompts either. Like, there was a very clear go here, and the game was like, nah, dead. Like, okay. Like, I gotta, like, reduce a point for that intro. Like, that is such a tight timing that that's not a good intro.
Door behind you, go!
Like, a good intro is exhilarating, but it doesn't make a timing that tight that the player just like fails if there's 1.1 or 0.1 seconds behind the actual like thing you're supposed to do. That's bad teaching. Because the only thing I learned from that was I wasn't supposed to go there, but I still was. So. Hi.
I'm sorry, Brad.
I mean, he's bitten. It's you know, so it goes. Gun. Gun.
Sorry.
Hi. Alright. Draw and fire. 1 and a 2 and I do one more.
Shit.
Cool. Well, it works. Let's go. It's the same caution animation as in 2. Me too. It can weird when it sentences you're so much text. I have to get back to that in a minute. I am in a bit of a hectic moment here.
Parking garage. Got it.
All right. So
Sir, are you alright?
Stay back! Don't come any closer!
I'm coming closer.
Come on. There's a helicopter waiting to take you to safety.
What safety? I'm not going out there!
The parking garage isn't far. I can
The
take
only safe place is in here!
Bye. I mean, he wouldn't be wrong unless it was like a.
Sir, what's your name? I can't just leave you behind.
It's Dario Rosso. And yeah, right. You just want to steal my safe house. Get your own, Missy.
Yeah,
See?
Missy. Oh well. So, okay. Me too. They always get all weird when there are changes to your case, like hubby's new job and our change of address with all the changes going on in the world. They're being asshats and wanting to cut people's benefits, so I had to spend all morning talking to a couple of people being transferred to this person and then this person. Yeah, it's the, you know, the bureaucracy of benefits is very not friendly often. It's just how it goes. Brad told you to run, apologies toward my best. Yes, this is true. The movement feels a little weird, like it's a little more stiff than I'm expecting. But oh hi, it's a doggo. Hello, doggo. Hi. Eat that. Good doggo. All right. This seems safe. It's fine. See, it's fine. See, it was all fine. Alright. This looks beautiful though. Very pretty game. Too true, people that need benefits have to fight to keep. Yes. It's a combination of, it's a lot of different things is what's going on there. There's like one, well there's that. But like benefits 101 is like the people who, oh Jesus, come on. The people who deal with the benefit bureaucracy for the citizens, they often don't know even themselves the intricacies of the law and how they work, which can be a problem. Then there's the second problem of there's largely due to media narratives, there is this perception that people who receive benefits are somehow lazy and don't actually deserve to be kept alive and whatever. And that attitude can sometimes push through with the people who are the the handlers of the benefit thingies, which makes it even more difficult to deal with those people. But if you have the like energy to fight for what's yours, you'll eventually get it. That's how it works. And I am for benefits, and those people are not lazy. That's the point. Because people need to be helped when they need it. That's how I think about it. Hi!
Sorry.
But he was about to be in the zombie rally. It was gonna be fine. Right. No, hurry. Pretty blameless pilot, yeah.
Damn it. It's my turn, bitch.
It's a very hectic start, that's for sure. Very set-piecey. Again, I feel like Nemesis has a chance to kill her right about now. He has the murder tentacle, for example, so what's the... And we're super not dead by this like 10 times, but that fall looked like a lot. Like, I've been in my fair share of car crashes. That's not something you walk away from. I'm just saying. Yeah, that fall would straight kill her. Yes, absolutely. Like 10 times out of 10. There's no way. And walking away from that is no. Up. If you can walk, you can get up. Come on now. He's the beautiful teeth face. There's a difference. So he tentacle caught the rocket. But not that one. Oh, okay.
Hey, easy, lady. I got you.
Who are you? What are you doing?
Name's Carlos, and I'm saving you. Come on, let's get you someplace safe.
I don't think that boy's dead, which is I think the first time in RE lore when a rocket launcher didn't straight up kill the bad one. Somebody to lean on, yes. Right, so it's like my kiddo is special needs, the space for her dog appointment, special diet, foods, gas money for dog in school, special needs. Yeah. Exactly.
Guys have converted some subway cars into a shelter. It's safe.
This means war, yes.
Personal space. Okay, I get it. Let's go.
Cool.
Oh, come on.
Tyrants of the Deep. I would super watch that movie. That looks
Sorry,
good.
we're gonna have to go around.
Hell Squid 0 or 10? 0, because it's the Hell Squid's origins revealed. But I wanted a sequel to Hell Squid first. I wanted to learn how Hell Squid would deal with the problem of climate change. Yes. And the problem of the Sharknadoes. Skull Stalker, Adrift in Space. Honestly, these movies should super be made. Skull Stalker on the Red Planet. Right. It's like a Terminator, but instead it's in a spacesuit and stuff. Cool. Wolf of the Battlefield. Is that like a Delta Force reference or what's the other one? The Wolverines. What was that movie? That I'm not sure. No spares in this game. Sudden Death Bowling. Whatever the creatives are on, can I have some? This looks like that was a day. those look like some movies, man. This was in the outside. Bad luck game. Time to get started. Who wants the first ticket to hell? Exactly. Yes. Disaster. Same thing. Yeah. Yep. These were outside as well. I forget what was 1942 a Capcom or Konami game, or I think it was but it's still an old arcade game, yeah, so that makes sense. And it's a Top Gun riff. Mars Carlisle's Off Duty. Looks like this will be the worst vacation ever. I'm not sure what, like, if that's a spoof of something, but it looks interesting. All right.
Nothing. I've never seen anything like it. But it's no zombie. It It knows what it wants and won't stop till it gets it.
Mhm.
Don't you like that in a man?
No thanks. He's all yours.
Aw, but if he wants a picnic.
I promise you're in good hands. I'm with the Umbrella Biohazard Countermeasure Service. UBCS for short.
Are you kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? You guys are the ones who caused all of this.
Whoa, 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 whoa. What are you talking about? Look, you don't have to trust me, but I'm going to the shelter. You coming?
So, can you make out the words that they're saying, is my question.
It's this way.
Old Capcom series that's called Wolf of the Battlefield. Okay, okay, that makes sense. Dino Bites. Cool. These posters are pretty good. Lobster, sure. Jim's Crabs. I feel like Jim's Crabs is something you go to the doctor for. Just saying. If you have an itch, you might have Jim's Crabs. Think about this 21st century. Will robots surpass humanity's science form? Okay. Goal. Alright. Party, party, party. Let's play with me. Cool, cool, cool. And then some repetition. Yeah, cool. Okay. Astro Crunch, Freak Cinema 98. Big E, back home for one night only. Several special guests. The specific concept is not ringing a bell on or like what it's a spoof of, but alright. Must read comic books. Untold Tales, horror, piracy under the waves, fight-in story, The Great Gladiator, Living Corpses, Mega Man. Awesome. That's a pretty good set. I feel like I don't know if you've ever heard what the fuck is that piracy under the waves reminds me of what the hell is the thing in English? There's this, you might not be aware, because I think it's very, very popular in, like, Finland and very few other places, probably. But this wartime comic, mostly World War II, or no, stories about World War II, called Commando. We call it here Korkea Jännitys. But yeah, it's a comic book called Commando, and that super reminds me of that, the piracy under the waves. Not a fan of shellfish. Yeah, hear them. No problem. Good. And the really old school non-Japan Mega Man design too. Yeah. The Mega Man 1 cover design. That's so good. And like a more X-Men-y take on that style, but still, like that's really good. Fine, let's get on a train. I just watched Train to Busan. It's super good. Like, that movie is the best zombie movie ever. You should super see Train to Busan. It's a Korean zombie movie in a train. Track down that movie. It's the best zombie movie probably ever.
She is an elite operative of RPD, Special Tactics and Rescue Service. Her name is something Valentine.
Hi.
It's Jill.
Nice to meet you, Jill. I am UBCS platoon leader Mikhail Viktor. My team was
This'll be
sent
fine,
to
yeah.
rescue civilians.
Right. How's that going for you?
The city is completely cut off, isolated. Most of the 100,000 civilians will wind up dead. Correction, undead. My platoon has suffered serious losses. Just keeping them alive is more than I can manage.
Well, you can thank your corporate overlords for that.
Yes. Well, we are doing all we can. If we can get this subway train moving, we can evacuate some survivors. But we need help. My men cannot do this alone.
Listen, I'm not a great shot with a console. It's just not like I play always with Xbox, and I'm still not a good shot.
I'm in. But I am on their side, not yours.
Oh, hey. It's cool. We all want the same thing.
Thank you, Jill.
All right, Super Cop. Here you go. We can use this to stay in contact.
I know what a radio is.
Or get a haircut. Carlos features a hairbrush,
First
yeah.
things first. We need to get you geared up. Head up to street level. You'll find supplies there.
All right.
I imagine the problem is he doesn't pack a hairbrush and he's been running through rain and then that happens.
They really took a chunk out of you.
Nothing that I will miss.
If they took a chunk, that could be quite bad, Captain, just saying. Can I get the rifle? I'd love the rifle. Thanks, bye. I'm super impressed by the posters, though. They're really good. Like, they're honestly, so far, the best thing in the game. And I mean, it's not a bad game at all. It had that one weird, like, death thing in the intro that was a bit off-putting, but beyond that, I think that, like, I'm enjoying this. And it looks amazingly good. Alright. And the deepness of the shadows and the brightness of the light is quite impressive too. Tabloid front page. The Cannibal Murders, a complete digest. In the grey of the morning on September 25th, a frantic caller telephoned the RPD to report an assault. A man described as disheveled like a vagrant was attacking a passerby north of the Lambs Museum of Art. The corresponding officers discovered the mutilated corpse of a woman by some dumpsters nearby. Dozens of bite marks covered her body and she had been dismembered, suggesting she had been eaten. The third known incident of this kind to occur in Raccoon City this month. So who done it? Who's been munching on man steak? We here at News Comets have a gnawing feeling that the so-called cannibal disease patient Spencer Memorial has been providing free treatment for since August might not be settling for just cafeteria food. Our reporters have infiltrated Spencer Memorial, asked the tough questions and come back with horror stories that will make your stomach royal. Turn the page for the scoop. Cool. But yeah, I would like try and tie that hair up for sure. Like, it's getting in his eyes and it's not good for a military thing. Like, I love long hair as much as...
It's me again. You topside yet?
Working on it. So what's the plan?
I was about to say working on it, I promise.
You mind getting the subway infrastructure back online?
And how do I do that?
Let's start by restoring power. I'll navigate you to the substation once you hit the main road.
Copy that. Let's do this fast.
Oh, also, I've heard, like, I don't know what happens in this game, but I've heard from old school fans that this has, like, it's a more condensed game than they hoped, that it doesn't have everything the OG Resident Evil 3 had, but I only played, like, the beginning of OG Resident Evil 3, so I don't have a reference point for that. So, in a way, I might be the perfect audience for this, because I like RE games, and I won't know what I'm missing if it's not in the game, because I didn't play the first Resident Evil 3, which was, what, 1999 came out or something? So... I played the beginning, but then I gave up because it was just, I couldn't deal with the controls and the inventory. I was like, nope, I'm out, nope, and I just left it. Which is, I know, I wasn't a horror gamer back then yet, really. I tie up my hair even when just to slightly focus heavy things. Me too. Hold on. So I combine stuff only in this, like, box. Is that the deal? Alright. So hold on, is there an inventory button? Map. Map screen is useful for more than just your current location and surroundings. It can also show you points of interest and items, blah, blah, blah. Cool. Yeah. But, like, surely I could do this here as well. Yeah. So why is there a... What's the purpose of this if I can combine them things anyway? This is very weird. I can't combine them with the... But, like, yeah, this is very... Oh, no, 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 I'm right. I need to find a... I see. This is... It's... Okay, damn, this was confusing. It's not a... It's a lock-pickable... Yes, lock-pickable lock. I know I'm an idiot, but for some reason that wasn't clear to me. Like, this is like exactly the thing. I was harping on and on of Doom Eternal about the tutorial screens and so on. Here, I really needed a text to tell me a lockpick is what you need or something. You know, it's because I thought that I was already using the box, and it just like gave me the inventory stuff. I'm like, oh, okay. Oh, right. I'm wondering if I should, like... No, I believe I'm on the right side because the camera is on... Jill is to the left. Like, I'm covering some of the inventory in some of the screens, but I don't want to cover Jill's head. That would be so much worse. Okay, lockpick. Here, probably. Knife? I had a knife, right? Sorry, I'm learning the things here. Oh. I might have wanted to put it in the thing with the thing. Can I combine 3 things? No. Okay. I don't see a lockpick, so... I guess we just leave it then. At least for now. It might be in here. This looks like a puzzle if I ever saw one. Right. Commemorating the grand opening of the Kite Bros Railway.
It almost looks like I could get this working if I plug in the right... whatever it is.
Yes. Agreed. Ooh! Yay! We have game! And this is the stash thing, right. I'm not storing anything though. This is a very tight inventory. UBCS Herb Field Manual. There's no place in the UBCS for pipsqueaks who crawl back to base every single time they get scratched up. You want somebody to kiss your boo-boo, go someplace else. Here in the big leagues, we mix our own meds, so get these recipes memorized. Honestly, that sounds super not practical, but alright. High potentially mixer green herb 2. Maximum potential mixer green herb plus red or 3 greens. First aid spray, can't make these yourself, grab them maybe if you see them, that should do it. So, a small credit point, while I would maybe have written this a little different, this is a much better way to tutorialize info than giving a tutorial blam screen like in Doom Eternal. Like, it's still a lore entry in the world. So, it's a little fourth wall-y, a little bit, but still, it's fine. And better than the boom, in your face, this is the tutorial screen. But yeah, I'm not seeing a lockpick, so... Maybe I come back here, because there's this thing as well, so... Alright. Hello.
More survivors. We've got to get that train moving.
How about tell the survivors to get down there? You didn't say anything to them, just saying. That's 1, 2, 3. Alright. So 3 headshots seems to be the trick for at least the simple ones. Kiss your boobies, that person has never been in real danger. Yeah. And like, I'm just saying, asking your operatives as a, like, usual course of action to mix your own meds is an accident waiting to happen. Like, yes, if you... I'm sure if you're a Navy SEAL and whatever... Of course you will utilize your surroundings, and if you have the opportunity to use what's around you to patch yourself up, of course you need to do that and know how to, but like as the first course of action, instead of packing the stuff in with the operative, that sounds very not practical. I'm just saying. Alright. Ooh, that's a shadow on the left there. Hello. Oh, hi. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 1. Oh! Lovely. Saving some ammo with a critical hit there. You better be dead though, I'm just saying. Oh, but I do have to say, kiss your boo-boos does sound like a very 90s term, which is accurate, because this takes place in, what, 98, right? Can I ride the horse? No? I wanna ride horse. Oh, another lock. Right, okay, let's see if we can... Raccoon Tunes. I have to say, I don't know if this is a thing in the States, but I have never seen a mascot in, like, a cartoon form that's about the city it's in. Like, if you're in New York, is there a cartoon that's something like the Jolly New Yorker, or if you're in Chicago, is there a Happy Chicago Go-Go or whatever? Are there cartoons based on the cities you live in? I've never heard of that. 90s, oh, that's a very insecure macho man. That's true. But I also, like, I've often wondered, like, how do you write 90s? Because 90s is, to me, a decade that lacks a lot of identity, you know? Like, if you think about it, right? If you wear, like, if you clothe a person in the 90s, that clothing oftentimes looks pretty much like the 80s, maybe ever so slightly less bright colors, but it's not that, like, it doesn't have that distinct look you recognize from the 70s and 80s, right? Like there's, like, the 2000s are the black leather Matrix look, and the 80s the bright color look, and the 70s the plaid stuff and stuff. And the 90s is just like it doesn't really have that strong, you know? So I was wondering this one time, how do you write the 90s? Like, where do you approach 90s from, right? And my city has a theme with a very specific type of wandering salesman that featured a lot in names, but that's a key part of the city's history with the textile industry, and crucially not a cartoon. Right, like the New Jersey Devil is a thing, but that's not a... Is there a cartoon for the New Jersey Devil? There's an NHL team for that, but that's different. Anyway, what was I saying? Right.
Carlos, I've reached the main avenue. Which way do I go?
See a big transmission tower? That's the substation.
Uh-huh.
You'll have to circle around through an alley to your right to get there.
You mean the alley that's on fire?
Maybe. Surely a tall drink of water like yourself can put out a few flames.
Fuck you.
Lovely. But... Hi. But yeah. Not the time, yeah. But, like, I was wondering, I've been wondering, like, how do you write or film or dialogue write or whatever, 90s, right? And then I found a very 90s joke from, out of all things, Mortal Kombat 11. I watched the Aftermath DLC story, right? And there's the scene with Shao Kahn and Sindel attacking the current day Cassie Cage, Johnny Cage's daughter, and the 90s Johnny Cage. It has time travel gadgets. There's a 90s Johnny Cage, and Johnny Cage asks Cassie, do we do this by gender or is that sexist? And that when it hit me, like that's how you do 90s. Like 90s was a time of like not understanding like in the mainstream what really is like, or there wasn't like a focus on trying to not be sexist, if that makes sense. Like they didn't have like a mainstream understanding of that in the audience, if you catch my drift here. Like that was a very on point joke to me. I don't know. I probably don't have the thing I need for this. The awkward transition to understanding? Basically, yes. Oh. Hi. Yes, it's zombies. Alright, 1, 2. Oh boy, this... a very... oh, Jesus. 1... oh, fuck. Going very well, this. Okay, that's... I need to... this aim adjust... I need to do something about the aiming. It is not working here. Rectile deceleration. Like, it's way too sensitive, and this is not exactly what I'm looking for here. I can't put the aim assist on because difficulty settings. Ugh. I was expecting to find just an aim sensitivity thing here, because this is not, like, this feels not super good. Like, it's so jittery and busy. Like, this is not something you do precision aiming with. It's just way too... like, I need to get a feel for this. I'm not sure how much the vertical slows down when it's over a target. Like, a lot, because, come on, I need to... because this is not working out for me, like, at all. Let's see how that feels like. Alright, so... yeah, yeah, you feel it, yeah, okay. Yeah, it sort of, like, sticks to them. It's maybe not quite that big, but now I get what that means. So like, halfway there, or just... there you go. Alright. Because the aiming controls feel very weird. Like, they're so sensitive, and there's not a... like, there is no aim sensitivity button, right? Oh, there we are. Because that... how is that not in controls? Come on. Like, camera... yeah, I see, but come on. Yeah, this is a lot more like it. Yeah, there we are. This I can work with. Hell, yeah. Because just big movement here, small movement here. That's how it's supposed to go. Oh, hey, congrats. I've just turned and saw in the Steam that you're in top 20. I assume on a particular platform, Microsoft, all across Xbox. Any form of gamer score. Total. So, like, it combines Xbox 360, Xbox One, games for Windows Live, games, and just Windows, and also the long-dead mobile platforms. Yeah, the zombies fall flat on their faces. Yeah, that is true. Not a lot of ammo in this one, yeah. How the... not always in PvP game, it depends on the type, but I do like high score bragging rights. Yeah, like, high score bragging rights is a very different thing, but yeah, like, I started getting gamer score on the 360 like 12 years ago, or more, 15, 16, still, and I've been at that since then, and that's why I'm top 13. So... okay, let's hope this is the way to go. That sounds healthy, whatever it is. Alright, hi. Yeah, I didn't want you to fall over, it's fine. Oh, good. I'm wondering what the A is for, because they bite you anyway, but oh well. Alright. And then let's... I know. Alright, eat that. And that. There we are. I expect I'm only on it since it's a title with a very small audience, but I'm 12 to apply the domination mode of Death Crown. Cool. Which I think is the highest place I've gotten on any game. There was this one, it's a very specific thing. There's a browser bullet hell game called like Frenzy 2 or whatever in Congregate.com. And there's like I think it was like the hardest difficulty in one of the levels, and I was the second in the world, I think, in that. And I also, well, I at least at one point I held on the Xbox 360. I held 2 world records in some of the time attack challenges in The Crew, that Ubisoft driving game. I don't know if I still have them, but I did break the world record in 2 of those. There's a lot of them, mind you, but still. Alright. I still don't have what I need, though, so... Deathcrown Seaman, the RTS minimal 1-bit black and white Apple style. Yeah, cool. Like in Return of the Obra Dinn, I assume, in the graphic department. Okay, so if I get all hits, I can still get away with this. Oh boy, come on. That's 1. 2. No. Not easy, this. Just saying. Alright. Then you. Come on. Hi. Can I decelerate on the targets a little more, though? That's because that's, again, nothing is what's happening now. Very similar, though 2D isometric hex grid thing rather than... Yeah, than in 3D. Not competitive, great skill with most games, just play for fun and improve. Yeah. Oberdin's deck and memories, yeah. Yeah. So, does this open? Yes. I was wondering if you have a flashlight, and you do. The game is pretty dark as it is. Fancy box. Can I open fancy box? Yeah, I surely... Red Jewel, an imitation ruby. Looks like it's made to be slotted into something. It's probably into the thing we saw in the metro station. Combine with the red herb. And I can probably stash the jewel in here. Thank you. I wouldn't say it's going great here, but we're managing. Though what I think is great fun, it has some rotoscoped live cutscenes rendered in black and white pixel dithering. Alright, sounds interesting. I have not, like, the only RTS I've played in like 10 years is Jurassic World Evolution. I've done that in my own time these days a bit, and it's okay. And that one I can just barely manage to play. You're dead, right? It's fine. I'll just make sure. There, good. Handgun ammo. Alright, so... combine these. Make that. Get that. Do that, and let's go. But I'm still... I don't... Oh, I'll probably get the thing with the... Sweet Jesus. Wow! That's not cheap at all, it's fine. This seems fine. Alright. Nope. I'm a little turned around to like where I am, I have to be honest here. Alright. How's my, like, is there a health indicator? There, caution. Sure. So... you better not wake up then. Fine, exactly. Honestly, I can read chat a lot less than I'd like, because this game demands a lot of attention, it seems. Ah, for fuck... just take the hit, man. It's a symmetrical game like chess. There's different faction schemes. Rapidly you put on a resource title, barracks and defensive towers, point to barracks that... yeah, I should not read chat. Happy? Like, I'd want to, but I don't think I can read a lot of chat here. It's just, it takes all my attention all the time. Alright. Ah! Subway employees memo. Violence getting worse and worse these past few days. Got a shotgun for when it hits a breaking point. Locking it up in the gun rack. That should keep it safe from any would-be looters while I go out and try to find some more shells. If things go south, cut the chain and bust out that sucker. I pray we all make it out alive. What was that? Had to step away. Yeah. At least there's no red skulls from Remake. Come on. Yeah, well, let's not jump to conclusions yet. There's probably a zombie in one of these. Just saying. That would be just so typical. Can I even carry most of this stuff anymore? No. I can't carry any of it. And this is why I don't... like, this is basically the reason why I immediately gave up on the OG Resident Evil 3. Like, immediately inventory full is how I don't like games to happen. I'm like... ugh. It's not fun. Using key items, and I do not have the key items, so there's that. Okay. Do stores and offices like this casually have gun lockers in the US and loaded guns? Probably. It is the US, I mean. The funny thing to me about locker zombies, someone must have stopped them in there before everyone turned. Either that, or a bitten person hid in the locker and then turned in the locker, though. Like a panicked person goes in the locker to hide and then turns in there and turns. And stays there and doesn't, you know, do stuff until it's open. Okay, so I need the... like, did the... hold on. Yeah, but I don't have the thing to cut the chain with, so I probably need to go looking for one. I checked you're dead for like 10 times, you're super dead then, right? Fair enough, though there's a padlock on. Yeah, but I was expecting them to be in the not padlocked ones though. Decided to live out their Harry Houdini dreams. That's true, but I'm not sure I've ever seen a locked up padlock locker zombie though. I don't think so. All right. I didn't mean that to come off as aggressive. I just like I'm thinking out loud here. Well, I saw it coming. Okay. Combine those. Does anyone have a pair of bolt cutters? Now that is a swimsuit. Or whatever that is. 937, alright. So there's probably a safe somewhere. So 9 left, 3 right, 7 left, alright. So, listen, you. I'm busy. Always miss one, huh? 9 left, 3 right, 7 left, yeah. But where's the safe, though? Could you just stay down for fuck? Just Jesus. Yeah, more like like the body made me think swimsuit, but then I saw the stay up stocking things and the heels, and I'm like, oh, so yeah, beach lingerie, sure, yeah. Okay, there's surely a safe in here somewhere. High grade gunpowder. Can't pick it. This is the one thing. I so do not. That's very weird. How the this thing is clearly showing that there's a safe in here somewhere, but I am not finding one. But yeah, I'm immediately calling the inventory space pacing a design flaw. It's too restrictive to the beginning. Oh, I need to head out. Gotta get early-ish tomorrow. Hey, Outsit, it's all good. Have a good sleep, and I hope you'll have a good night and all that good stuff, and have an excellent one. 937. Yeah, but there is no safe in here that I can find. Like, if it's behind a counter, I can't climb there. But yeah, I am being very annoyed by the very restrictive inventory. I think that's not right. Alright, I'm just gonna call it. There's no safe in here. Bye. Also, no bolt cutters, though. It's a miracle I can still carry that stuff. Hi! A decent jump scare, but feels very cheap to take damage for that, though. I was always a little bit not super a fan of the zombies in Resident Evil 2 that there was no clear way to make sure they're dead. Apart from just like hitting every zombie with the knife like all the time. I can't carry this stuff, man. Or apparently I can. Combined with comfort make shotgun shells, combined with other high comfort make mag ammo. Alright. Drugstore Owner's Journal. August 24th. This new hair tonic from Umbrella is just flying off the shelves. The stuff they make always works wonders, so it's no surprise. I was counting on this and ordered a huge shipment. My instincts are paying off, literally. I just know sales will continue to rise as word gets out. That said, the string of violent incidents on the news has me worried. Maybe I ought to invest in a good safe to hold all this cash that's rolling in. Sometimes the new safe is just perfect. Nobody knows the code, not even my wife. It's a secret between me and my beautiful Aquacure queen, and she'd never give it up for a thief. So... Alright. I mean, fair that he placed the... There we are. Can I just put it in the gun, though, without having it be a problem? Because it's... I don't wanna... Ugh. Yay! Yes. Yeah, 6 slots, everything... Well, 8 slots and everything's equal size, yeah. It's really bad. Not a good day. It's in adjacent buildings, you can access the back rooms, apparently, yeah. Yeah, I've not played the RES game, so I'm not intentionally spoiling, just trying to think like, yeah, though I'll refrain from suggesting if you prefer. No, it's okay to suggest, it's fine. Suggestions are fine, since, you know, we don't, suggestions good, and since you don't know things to spoil, all good. Alright. But yeah, like, if I remember right, Resident Evil 2 Remake started out with an equally small inventory, but this one gives way too much items for an inventory this small. Like, I've already had to leave items behind for this, so that's not a good thing. Jim's Crabs again. Okay, I'm getting very turned around here. Right. Here I've been before already. And this opens back to here. Kind of prefer the idea of the proportional grid, even though it's going to be a grid affair. Diablo Deus Ex. Didn't mind the sort of one item fits all inventory in Darkwood, ironically. I never played Darkwood, I probably should. Four things immediately about your proportion, then a bunch of items in your backpack. Yeah, I mean, I do kind of appreciate the inventory Tetris in 4. And I'm not... And I think 7 did that as well. Now I'm thinking, did Resi 2 also make, like, some things bigger in the inventory, though? No, I don't remember anymore. The remake. Right. Okay, let's go look at Jim's Crabs. Maybe we can cure them. Alright, show me that pretty face. If you're dead, I'm very surprised. Like, I do not trust that. Alright, fine. So now we're back here again. I think the game is saying there's still something for me to find here. Oh, hi. Well, I found friends. That's nice. Hi. I mean, I'm not opposed to the abstraction on principle, but when you have realistic rendered games, I need to a nod to actual spatial encumbrances are welcome. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I just want to carry, I just want to be able to carry the stuff I pick up. I don't think it's necessary in here. Like, in a Diablo game, the gameplay loop is about carrying the stuff you have home. I get it, but as a person who's played Diablo 2 recently, I have to admit that the inventory is a little restrictive in that too. Like, it's a basically a 9 point something out of 10 game, but I wouldn't mind being able to carry a lot more. Like, it would make the game more fun to play. And having these restrictions here doesn't make this more fun to play. And not more tense either, it's just tedious that you can't pick up the stuff you find. There's not a good spin to that. It's just like having, like weapon degradation or something. Like, that's just not a good idea in any game ever. Period. Okay, this is not helpful. So... yeah, Hereditary Cube is a space cover. Yep, I did that too. Have to. And at some point, the expansion set added the charms, which you kind of have to carry to improve your stats, but they take away your inventory space. Which is... okay, here? Something? Because I think the red area means that there's something to find, so... and I'm kind of spacing out, like, where do I find bolt cutters? There you go. Oh, come on. And pokey poke. I'm not saying that it's not realistic that you don't know that they're dead. That's kind of the point of the virus in a way, that they're like quote-unquote indestructible in some way, you know? Good God, the testing of everyone being dead is tedious bullshit. Alright. Hi. You just can't push it away after it's bitten, huh? There. Yay. Alright. That all? That all. Alright. Okay, so the donut shop's problem is that it has a locked thing in there, so that's not super helpful. Okay, so... Yeah. Hi. Right. There you go. That is a dodge roll right there. I can't appreciate the idea of having to improvise weapons from crap you find, and maybe having a couple of rounds of a pistol if things get too hot as a means to make things tense, but it must be hard to balance for. Yeah, and I mean, there is no improvising weapons, though. Like, it's just you find bullets, and that's the end of it, and you have a knife. So, like, I can appreciate that too, but there is no improvising here. You just, like, find the items that sometimes hopefully are bullets, and you have a knife, and that's all you do. Alright. Yeah, I had to have the ruby in here. Give us a minute. If the bolt cutters are inside this thing, I might need to break something. Okay. I'm not carrying that, though. I can't. I can't place one inventory slot to this. It's just not an option. How's my life these days? Caution? Caution. Yeah. Yeah, this game preceded the crafting mechanics, which are pretty ubiquitous. I was just kind of thinking about Darkwood, television, some cranky. Well, I mean, I don't think the game preceded crafting mechanics, because this game was made in 2020, remember? Like, yeah, the original Resident Evil did, but that's no reason to not have improvised weapons in this one. The point of making a remake is to make the game better and have more useful things in it. So, like, Dying Light has, for example, a little bit more improvisation in it. Like, you can grab, you know... This is a remake. That's the point I'm trying to say. Like, this game preceded the crafting mechanics, yes, but it's not a remaster, it's a remake, meaning that it's not a bad idea to maybe add some small useful mechanics in it, since the gaming has gone forward. Steel Fox, hi! Welcome! And I hope you've had a good day. I'm having a zombie outbreak day, but I'm sure it's fine. I have no idea what to do here. Got confused. Yeah. No worries. So... I think the item that the game is telling me about is on the other side of the car complex there. And I can't get in here. Right, alright. I am not sure what I think of the fact that all the zombies can't be killed. Like, I'm always on the side of you can kill all the zombies if you're very, you know, crafty about it. And here it seems like it's not an option. Oh, that's the locked door. Yeah, alright. That's why that's there. Fire hydrant. Oh, yeah, I can get the hose there, probably. I'm just wondering, I've probably missed out on like half the world here because I haven't found the bolt cutters, so. Alright, closest way to the subway station, right back here then. Alright. Need to learn the dodging a little better. I am considering dropping the game to assisted though, because this is pretty brutal. Resi 2 was a lot easier than this. It's a very pretty game, but I'm very annoyed by the mechanics. I got a new rig and I finally play modern games. Cool! Used a crappy laptop for game dev and games for the past 3.5 years and feels great. Awesome! Awesome. Tower PC is getting on a bit, but it's still holding it. Same thing, basically, yeah. I have an i8 with an RTX... No, wait. i7 with an RTX 1080, which is getting older, but it still holds its own more or less, I think. Alright, so let's grab the fire hose and try the thing with the thing. Oh, and I dropped the shotgun shells in the thing again. Because I can't get the shotgun, so let's not carry the bullets either. So I so would like to kill that one, but I just don't have the bullets to deal with all of these. And it's a lone zombie, which usually is relatively dodgeable, so. This one is such in a tight space, though. You can go away. Come on. There, 0 bullets. We're gonna be fine. Don't have money for one. Yeah. But isn't the best time for graphics card shopping. I mean, no time is good for graphics card shopping. Mostly on account of COVID-related manufacturer component shortages. Way more people buying. Yeah. Yay, water.
There.
Bolt cutters. Lovely. Oh boy. This time we should probably grab these back because I'll get the shotgun pretty soon.
Is someone in here?
If I hear a clank, that might not be a good idea to open the door, just saying, but... well, I mean, I can heal myself maybe just enough when the zombie attacks me, so...
UBCS?
Hi.
Yeah, careful. Come on, don't look at me like that, alright? I'm not infected. No, wait, please!
What the fuck?
He was infected.
He might have been infected.
Oh, stars, this soft. No wonder so many of you dead.
And what are you, UBCS? Killing your own people?
He would have turned. There's your sense of self-preservation. Go back to the subway station. We don't need a bleeding heart like you getting in the way.
A bleeding heart is supposed to save the civilians, dude. Training log. July 10th, 202 pounds, 12 laps of the R2 circuit. Suck it, prison. The Umbrella Corporation just recruited me for a job. A job! Don't know how they're gonna wipe out a life sentence for murdering 20 gangbangers, but whatever. I'll take it. Beat shitting away the rest of my days behind bars. I gotta get back into shape. July 26, 196 pounds, 20-kilometer run, 3 circuits. Target practice at 400 yards, 5 misses. Caught a chain yesterday and I got moved to a UBCS training camp where I fired my first bullet in 2 whole years. Missed a stationary target by 5 inches at 400 yards. I never effing do that. It's like I forgot every... Hold on, you had a life sentence and you still had, like, so you sat for no more than 2 years of it. Interesting. I've never, doesn't matter, I'll get sharp again, watch me. August 15th, 190 pounds, 30-kilometer run, 3 circuits, target practice, 600 yards, 2... Question. I don't mind that they use kilometers, I appreciate that, but they're mixing the systems here. They use imperials for weight, metric for distance, and then again imperial for distance. So, like... cool. Okay, I've got my shot grouping down to 3 inches. Feeling good. After lunch, they put me through my first mock battle. The Cap and the other guys are good people, and the goddamn beasts of war at that. But what the F is up with that lunatic Nikolai? That was Nikolai in the... I happen to know that one. He used me as an effing human shield just to score some extra points. September 25th, 181 pounds, 30-kilometer run, 4 circuits. Target practice 600 yards, no misses. Murphy's back, baby. You'll never see me miss another target. Tomorrow I got my first mission, riot control in Raccoon City. I think Jimmy would have liked that. My brother was always the first to reach out and help people right up until those street punks took him away from me. Now it's my turn to do some good for a change the way I know best. By killing people. Yes. My rig was bought as a, here's a new PC for you to finish your course and an early birthday present. Just wondering if it's cool I talk about a game I'm thinking of. Go for it! Yeah. Go for it. Okay. What you got? Basically, it's a top-down shooter. It's a mix between Zelda and Metroidvania. Hyperdrift, Light Drifter, growing up in Canada, so I'm used to being weirdly bilingual with Imperial. Yeah, I suppose, but I'm not. Like, I never see Imperial anywhere. Nowhere. Like, whenever I see pounds, I struggle to get an idea of what that means. Like, I basically just, like, double the number, or like, divide the number in half, and then that's a wild guess of kilograms. But if I see miles and yards, I'm like, I have no reference point to that. Even inches is like, I don't know. You go into a mountain with an underground maze with 5 dungeons like the fire, ice plants, metal, and electricity, where there are 2 levels and you go up from there. I haven't played enough to know. Metric inherently makes more sense, but with all the US and UK ties of we hot swap must be really oh wow, yeah. That sounds very confusing. Okay, so okay, yeah. So that's that. So do I just go backtrack, or does this like make it back to me to the area with the shotgun? Because I don't have bullets, and I'd super love bullets. Oh. Electrician's notice. Public use generators provided by Raccoon City Electricians Guild. Due to the ongoing power outages, the guild has decided to provisionally place a number of electric generators throughout the city. Everyone is welcome to use them, but remember, these generators are running high voltage currents. If one were to be struck or impacted by gunfire, anyone standing nearby could get electrocuted. Handwritten edition. You got that? If you see a generator spitting sparks, don't go near it. Don't do anything stupid. Safety first, as the saying goes. If we make it through this mess, I'll have plenty of busted generators for sale at bargain prices. Your neighborhood electrician, Sam. I'm considering adding more dungeons as the hidden dungeons halfway through. Alright. Sounds interesting. Sounds good. Sounds a good idea. Metric is uniformly base 10. Imperial is all over the place with different... Yeah, like you measure yards and miles and feet and 1 foot is 12. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. It's just... Imperial is just like a... Just it like that way madness lies. Oh, right. Great. Let's... Ow. Hi. Alrighty. I have to say, I don't love the fact that we've seen like maybe 62 locked doors and lockers, and the game has not given us a single lockpick. Not one. I think that's also really not good game design. Alright, so we're looking for... where was that shotgun again? Like, the game is super pretty and atmospheric, but I am very, very, very annoyed at how it handles, like, items. And just your ammo's relation to the threats and so on and so on. So yeah, let's go through here. No, not this way. Then through the friends here, if we see any. Yeah, I think here. Or convert kilometers if you want it to make sense. Yeah, the idea is you're a 20-year-old in a post-apocalyptic world. Legends say that the thing at the top of the mountains caused it. The player has basically lost everything: its village, younger brother, wife, and farm. And the motivation is, well, F it, there's a chance that the top of the mountain might fix it, and not what he has lost from trying. Yeah. Also, if I'm going through in a plague world because games aren't developed in a vacuum, and why not? Yeah, sure. I mean, plagues are a very usual addition to games anyway, so go for it. What do you reckon is the top of the mountain? Is going to be a more of a MacGuffin or a well, I mean, like I would imagine that the top of the mountain is often like an allegory for like reaching this like mythical or mystical objective in life. That it's both you're trying to accomplish a feat of legendary proportions, and at the end of that feat there might lie some sort of like unexpected solution or growth or something to your problems. So it's kind of like, that's kind of how it often goes. Hello, Charlie. Yay. Some dragon in a castle, what will happen? Yeah, maybe nothing, maybe everything. Yeah. Kite Bros Railway Manual, ensuring safe subway operations. In the event of a power outage, the subway will automatically cease operations. Once power has been restored, please use the control panel to confirm the stations at which the train will stop, as well as which track segments will be used. If the route entered is unsafe, an error will occur and operations will not resume. Alright. But like, I know I'm annoyed at the things in this game, but I'm not quitting on those. I just say what annoys me. That's how I do video games.
Huh. Nothing.
It is something. Alright. DLC, you can go in the bottom of the caves. There's there into hell. 2 years later to find your pet rabbit, because why not call back to Doom? Sure. So when you mention Legend of Zelda and Metroid, are laying it out on a grid sort of arrangement. I love the conversation going on in chat about a potential video game. That is hi. All right, let's try this out then. Come on. So dead end 1 or not? So far dead end 1. All right. So what do I need to do now, though? I have a shotgun, but it didn't really fix my problems. Do, like, what do I do? Also, it's odd that the subway control room remains gray, even though I've been there. I don't really get it. Like, why? That just, like, not... Yeah, again, these. These. Everywhere these. Bad idea, because there's no lockpicks in the game, apparently. Like, why would you do it like this? Because one, it frustrates the player in the beginning, and it also tells you that there's going to be a whole huge bunch of backtracking, which is rarely not super great either. So, yeah. Or it's rarely super great. Like, come on. Alright, I'm trying to remember... Oh yeah, this is red because there's a padlock door there I can't do anything about. This is probably red again because of a lock again, can't do anything about that. There were zombie dogs here, which is probably my only direction I can go to at this point, so... Alright. Let's go. If I can avoid killing them, I will. I wouldn't want to use shotgun shells for just zombo for no reason. I've walked over that zombie so many times, I'm just gonna trust it's not gonna live. Alright. So, drop the grenade maybe in here, though, just so we have room to work with. I still need the pliers for, or the cutters for something, so... I hope you don't mind if I don't read out loud every piece of the talk about the other video game convo, because chat is going very fast with it and I gotta keep focus on the game. But I try to have a glance at chat if there's something that relates to what we're doing here. Hi, doggo. That looks fine. Yeah. UBC suicide note. That's just love. That's not dark at all. It's fine. September 28th. The Middle East, Eastern Europe, East Africa. I thought I knew what hell was. I figured I'd never crack no matter what was thrown at me, but this one was supposed to be easy, a quick wage, I've learned. When he says Eastern Europe, what, Yugoslavia maybe? Because, or Kosovo or something? Because 90s, right? So, It all happened at once. There were 30 guys in our squad, all armed with state-of-the-art assault rifles, and yet we were wiped out in less than 48 hours. I've been through enough shit to know it only ever gets worse, and if that was just the beginning... Maybe I'm a coward, I don't care. This is the only way out I have left. I just hope my body doesn't get back up after I pull the trigger. Well, I mean, it doesn't seem like it did, but... Suicide as a lore story thing is always a bit of a... It's a touchy thing, you know? Like, it builds the world. Like, I can't deny that, though. Like, I'm not sure what I think about that. Is the point? Okay. There's apparently something here, but I should hopefully. I'd love it if she would just keep the flashlight on at all times, because it's really dark in here. There we are. Is that all? Yeah. Cool, cool, cool. That's one. Don't see any other immediate zombies, but just want to get it. There's another one right there. Probably not dead yet, though. But let's take a... This is a dead end, yeah? Yeah. We'll make our stand here. Okay, make a count. There you are. 2 for 1 deal. I was wondering if there would be an achievement for that, and in the back of my head, I was wondering about that, but I just want to save bullets, man. There, that went okay. The dissolving of the Kingdom of Yugoslavia was mid-late 90s, with lots of erupting hostilities between the individual nations that basically were held together by a country formed as a mutual defense during the world wars. Right, yeah. And I think that there's a bunch of war criminals that then went to Hague for that, I think. For those times, and then... But it was a very complicated and touchy issue, because many of the war criminals were still regarded as heroes in their own individual nations that they hailed from, or whatever. It was quite something. I forget the names by this point, but it was a big deal back in the 2000s when the war crimes were like actually being like dealt with or tried to be dealt with. And I want to say that the results weren't great. Croatian Serbs, Armenians, particularly unloading on one another, is horrible. Yeah. I was pretty young to super understand, but even I caught some of it on the news. Yeah. And then in the same whole thing, isn't Kosovo in that like relative area? And then that was a thing with what, Serbia, right? So that's also a thing. And then Kosovo became a state out of Serbia, like well after the whole like Yugoslavian wars. They became a thing like in... When did Kosovo become a state, like a nation? Like 2010 something? I don't know. Maybe a bit earlier. Okay. Facts from Substation Chief. To all employees, in response to the violent outbreaks across the city, we have implemented an intentional power outage. Once the situation has been brought under control, please activate the 4 breakers ASAP. Once that's done, to turn the main power switch in the control room to reactivate the power grid. That's an interesting... Does that happen in real life? Do riots get treated with intentional power outages? Because that sounds odd. Like, wouldn't that create more, like, unrest in the not rioting civilians, like, or something? Okay, so I feel like that first hip pouch should have happened almost immediately and not here. That's what I think. Like, it should have been at the subway station where the whole thing with the ruby into the thing was. Canada's NATO peacekeeping involvement there was well-intentioned but terribly poorly executed attempt at intervention. One of my teachers was boots on the ground in Kosovo. Yeah, mine too, actually. Mine too. a peacekeeper in, I think it was Kosovo, yeah. Real hard ass was a jail warden. Or a prison guard. Yeah, like what happened with actually the teacher in question, that like he didn't seem like that much of a like a meathead or anything. Like he seemed like a normal guy, as you know, that's how it goes. But he was a peacekeeper, I think it was in Kosovo, and he told us a story about this one time when I want to say it was Serbians that were coming toward the Kosovoans or the Kosovo, areas, right? And there was peacekeeping troops in between them, right? But the peacekeepers were under strict orders to not open fire. Like that's just not an option. Like no opening fire. So the teacher told us this story about like how, well, I mean, we're the one thing that's in between the Serbian troops and the Kosovo people here. So and we can't use guns. So what they did was they just went like in this like line there on top of a hill and just like pulled up their sleeves, like just like come here and taste our fists then. And apparently the Serbians got the message and they fist fought the Serbians on the hill, the peacekeeping troops. I was like, damn, that takes some balls. Jesus. But apparently they did save the Kosovo people on that day with that move. Like, they didn't come through, and there we go. Hey, it's late as hell and I heck need to go to sleep. Thanks for listening to my game idea and good luck with the stream. Hey, good luck with your game idea and good for the sleeps, and hope you have an excellent night and have a good one, and thanks for stopping by and having a chat. All excellent. Okay. Oh, right, save the game. I also super need a quick bathroom break. So I'll do a super quick bathroom break, and I'll stop the YouTube recording here, but I will keep streaming though, so don't worry. So if you're watching this on YouTube, please drop the like and subscribe if you want to, but super duper help. And join me here live on Twitch, it's fun. We can talk, I hope. So yes, have a good one, I'll hopefully see you again in the next video.